Here we go into the next set of Master Arena 4. We have like a set between Metal RTS and Leah 216. Let's be honest, it's Rats, POC Rats from Hong Kong, as far as I remember. Let's go into the game right now. We have a Hans War in game 1. Do see Metal Market Elections with Barracks coming up, so it looks like he's going aggressive. Both base at 4 deer, which is awesome inside the bases. Main gold for Metal forward, second gold inside, which is good, but then the second and third, second stone, third gold up forward and the main stone on the side. Metal is going out of the few villages as far as I can see. Rats got the main gold forward as well, so he also got a second gold save in the back. He's got a main stone save in the back, which is nice for him. He had 4 deer, which is good. He's not going for anything. Let's switch to his point of view. Can he see the villagers? Can he spot them? Yes, he can see Monastery coming up, so he knows Metal is going aggressive. This is very important for him, so he can start to defend. Metal got a lot of farms here, but did not get Horse Collar, which is interesting to me. Maybe did not want to spend the food on that. He had the farms pretty late, actually. While a lot of wood for Rats here, he should go with the TC in the main gold. Yes, another TC. Golden wood line, really nice. And I guess Siege Workshop coming up, of course. So no monastery for him, doesn't really need it. Has enough wood for yet another TC. We had the stone. He's not going to go for it, I think. He should start and get a few farms, and then also use the wood and mangonels, of course. As for Metal, he's got Monastery and Siege Workshop up, going for with an outpost, and I think he's going to attack in the gate here very soon. He can see the stone, but not the main gold, at least not yet. He's going to find out about this TC a little later probably, and he himself is not going for any TCs expected really. He seems to go aggressive, 1 TC and Siege Rush, maybe even Siege Monk Rush. Get the first relic in. Relics are split on the field, 2 extra golds here on the left and 1 relic that's not going to be captured too soon, so Metal could go up to 4 relics. I think he can see them, the scout is there, so he's going aggressive. We do see, 1 mangonel going down from Rats already, I missed that. That means Metal the huge advantage, because 2 against none, no damage. Mangonel means he's gonna go through the wall really fast. There's another Mangonel coming out, but Metal can see it. He's got that outpost, and it's really important here. Now that's 1 for 1, which is alright for Rats, but it's still good for Metal now. Rats sending a villager forward. He's going to try and re-wall here. Is he going to do it? I don't think so, and Metal can see the TC, so I can assume that here is a gold. Another outpost coming up on the left-hand side. I like the outpost usage here. And now Metal going in. He's got a few spears, which are going to be good against scouts or knights, but we don't see any stables from Rats yet. Rats 40 villagers, Metal 36, not 7 villager difference. It's really not a lot here. I'm assuming Rats is going for another mangonel, but no, he's not. Interesting. Only now, pretty late. He's got enough gold for mangonels, but not really the wood count that he needs. I'm assuming he bought one. No, he's in stone at least. That's good for him. And he's going to try and stonewall maybe. He's going to lose the Siege Workshop even before the mangonels coming out. This could be a very short game 1. Oh my god. Is Metal going to go through the Rats here without any real like resistance? I don't see Siege Workshop for Rats at this point. Forget about it, he's got a barracks up now. Maybe going for stables, but I would love to see more mangonels here. This TC is going down so fast, and 4 villages repairing. We know how expensive it is to repair a TC. It costs double the wood, I think. If you repair a TC from 1 HP to 2,400, it's going to cost like 550 wood almost. And this TC is going down the main gold. Will be open to Metal. Let's go like this. And of course, Rats is sending the villagers away immediately. There's a knight for Metal. He's got a stay. He's got 2 stables up and running. So we have 3 stables against 2 bloodlines on the way. It's going to be scouts, but Metal doing knights. Very, very strange. And wow, Rats calling GG before a 24-minute mark. That's how you go. Mangonel rush, a few monks, a few spears, and against 3 TCs, this is really strong. Not building another Siege Workshop. I think Rats needed to go double Siege Workshop to be able to defend from this. But Metal was a very impressive game 1. Hope you enjoyed this first game, and continuing with the second one in a second. Going into the second one in a second. May sound dumb, but here we go. Game 2 between Metal and Rats. We do see Rats walling in his 3rd gold and 2 relics, which is awesome. Especially securing this main gold is very important for him. He's got the main stone, sorry. He's got the main gold safe in the back. Got extra gold and extra stone, which he probably didn't find because he didn't find these sheep. A little bit disappointing. Second stone and second gold on the left-hand side, but this is securing the main stone. So Reds here with the Mongols going for a castle, 27 population. Looks like Metal lost a villager here. Is that correct? One death. Yeah, I didn't check. So let me go for his POV. I guess he lost the will because the scout is still alive, but one death, that means one villager down for him. He got the main gold and the main stone forward. The main stone more forward. Both players had deer outside, and it looks like Metal may try and get a castle up pretty soon. Going for a monastery right now. Roboso coming in for Reds, who probably is going to boom here a little bit, maybe with the castle to defend. I don't know. The TC is coming up first. One on the main stone and the wood line, very nice for him, and another on the main gold. So these TC should help him a lot here. I'm not sure what's the better civilization in late Imperial Age. If you go with Elite Mangudai, they're hard to stop. At the same time, it takes forever to get there, to get all the upgrades. It's pretty expensive. So right now, I'm assuming, yes, Reds found the extra sheep, could spot them extra gold and extra stone, but Metal doesn't say, no, booming is not my style here. I'm going aggressive. Siege Workshop coming up immediately. A few extra walls coming in from Reds there. Very interesting to see. House walls, and then towards the main stone, I'm assuming he's going to put a castle, like somewhere around here, to make sure that Metal cannot really go forward. No monastery yet for Brads, which is surprising to me, but he's focusing on stone instead of wood, so it makes sense, I guess. And Metal at the same time looks like he's not going for any extra TCs. He's gonna go with the castle drop, probably. He may even go for a fast Imperial Age. That's the Mangonel coming up, and this tree, I don't think Metal is going to go through the tree. It's possible to do the tree up here once the outer wall is gone, but it's hard to target that. Now Metal is collecting 3 relics. I think he's going to have all 3 relics and are accessible for him. He's not going to get those too easily, and it looks like the castle is coming up, yes, to protect the main stone and to protect the entrance into red space. As we can see, one Mangonel taking down Blacksmith for now, and doesn't look like Reds is going for any form of military yet. He feels like he doesn't need it. The castle will be good enough for him. Problem is, Metal doing wheelbarrow, he is relatively close to Imperial Age, not far away, playing on 1 TC, getting Loom now, and he has a lot of villagers and gold, so he can buy his way up, I think. He's also going to be able to get a castle up very soon. He doesn't have villages on stone at this point, and he's not going for him first, but for the castle first. There's the castle coming up from Metal. We know that. Reds didn't know he's going for the 2nd stone right now. Very interesting, he's going for a lot of stone actually. It's not gonna be in Imperial Age forever, and he will need to go with Siege and Mangudai to defend this in Castle Age, because Metal going in with the castle coming up forward, that means those castles from Reds will die pretty fast here, and I don't think Metal will need too long. He's clicked up already, there we go, didn't spot it on the right hand side, but Castle is gonna be up and Imperial Age will be done for Metal very soon. We might see another very short game, which would be disappointing for me. Looks like Reds at this point in the game wasn't really, maybe he was rusty, maybe he was on the top of his game, because I've seen way better from him. But this is looking good for Metal at this point, and Metal a pretty strong player in total. Sometimes doing a little bit shitty games, I don't know why, sometimes he's losing games that he shouldn't. On the other hand, he can beat a lot of players on a good day, and he is one of the better, let's call them arena players. Like the pure arena players, we have a few of those, and I like to see Metal playing. It's usually fun to see him play on arena. Somehow Dracont is never going to be able to win against Metal. It's probably a psychological problem, because Dracont also a very strong player. We know the Battle of the Century, etc, etc. For now, Reds did still not spot the castle. I don't know. Do we see a few throwing X-Men somewhere? I don't think. He can see the castle. He scouted that. My fault. He can see it, but now he also knows what's happening, and he is creating Mangudai immediately. Also, double Siege Workshop coming with Rams. Still not going for those relics. Wonder why. He could have afforded it, I think. He has enough stone for another castle. He's probably going to need the stone to repair as well. And he's not so far away from Imperial Age. Problem is, you cannot lose his castles. That's what you want to have as Mongols here. You want to get your Mangudai out. Okay, the siege rams with drill are very strong, but really that's your plus against the Mongols. And for now, a lot of villagers They just finished the main stone, I'm assuming. They are repairing the castle, and looks like Metal with a lot of resources which he's not using yet. Not sure what he's planning to do here. And Reds with a lot of gold lag here. That's not a real word, but doesn't matter. Create a Mengadai, therefore he's got the food, he doesn't have to go to click up. Woodkid arrow on the way for Reds here to make the Mengadai stronger. I think he's gonna stay in Castle Age. Block Printing Sanctity coming in from Metal. And there is 3 trebuchets now hitting that first castle. There's the Mengadai from Reds. There are a few here. They definitely need bloodlines. There's a barracks up. We see a stable. Yes. Light cav on the way. Bloodlines not done. I think the Mengadai definitely need that upgrade. Without bloodlines, you can't really fight. And then there's the problem, which is called Frank's monks. They are really not that strong, but block printing is available, and they're going to be able to convert Mengadai easily. First castle from Reds going down. Out of stone, and he's been mining a lot of stone here. Second castle being targeted by Metal right now, and that's really bad. Housed on 120 right now, not housed, but the second castle is gonna go down as well, and there is another forward castle coming up from Metal. Now the Mengadai moving out to stop this castle, maybe to take down trebuchets, but there's the monks, and I like this play. Really nice attack here from Metal with a very good army composition against what you can expect, which is Mengadai and maybe some form of siege. Mangonels can take down a few villages. Loom is not done for Reds here. That's a big minus in my opinion. Metal even doing Onager. Now we do see husbandry for the Mengadai, and bloodlines is done, but the trebuchet is moving forward. Forward castle is gone, is up, and there are a few rams coming in. The problem is throwing X-Men and Onagers are going to be able to stop this ram push quite easily. I think we'll even use the monks to stop or to block this. And here's the Mengadai coming. Metal seeing this immediately, starting to target those Mengadai. Is gonna get a few of them. That's like 4 or 5 conversions at least. The Rams are not doing anything, and Reds losing the second game as well. Very impressive push here by Metal. Not the best defense by Reds, I guess, but this means we are going into game 3, and we might see another short set in this round of 32. Let's see what game 3 is bringing us now. Well, we know one thing for sure, and that's the civilizations. We have Reds playing here as the Franks and Metal as the Mongols. Reds just lost a scout. Interested to see what did he scout at all. He can see his gold, second and third gold outside. Can see 1 relic outside, but not a lot. That is, he is going with the stable, so second scout is going to arrive. Main gold, and I think that's the main stone. No, second stone, safe in the back. Where's the main stone for him? That's forward, and we have Metal, both head deer inside. Main stone and main gold in the back. Metal is up there first, going with a defensive castle immediately here. Second and third gold also outside for him, so look at this beautiful golds here. 1, 2, 3, 4 all in a row. We have extra gold inside red space, we have extra gold on the right hand side, and then there's 4 relics like in a line here in the middle. And Metal got the main and second stone safe, as well as the main gold, which is good for him. So for now, scouts in the field for Reds look as he's going to be a little bit more aggressive than in the previous 2 games. He's going with a TC. He is going with maybe a third TC as soon as he can afford it. As for Metal, castle coming up, he's got enough stone for a second TC, which is coming up right now, and as well as a third TC. 111 stone is going to be enough, just needs a little bit more wood, and a few more farms coming up as well. This is looking good at this point. Nice boom after the defensive castle is up. We do see monastery as well, and the first Mengadai appearing. Let's see what the Mengadai and monks can do to stop these scouts, or maybe to win the relics. Let's go like this, because Reds once again is not going for any monastery, and I'm really surprised to see this. You should get the relics when you have the scouts out. What the hell? 2 Mengadai, they're not going to be good enough against 4 scouts, but with the help of the monk this might be a different game here, and I don't think we're going to see a lot of interesting stuff happening in really Castle Age apparently. Metal is going for more farms, does not go for a 30C yet. Maybe he will skip the 30C completely. Mengadai of course costs a little bit of wood, so you don't really have so much wood available. And where's the monk for? Looks like he lost the monk here, Metal that is. And he cannot go for another monk yet because he's lacking the gold. He's gonna have it really soon though. And we do see Reds with more houses coming up here, with 2 3TCs, monastery and a monk now on the way. We still got the 4 scouts, but not any longer. There's 1 going down, that's 2 left. I guess he lost another one here in the fight with the monk. Yes, and that means Metal with the Mengadai +1 is done. Has map control now and should be able to get a few relics in. And provided he can stop the scouts. Ooh, nice catch from Reds. That was not good by Metal. He should have waited. He should have known that the Mangudai are needed to protect the Monk. And Metal lost another 100 gold. At the same time, Reds is getting the first relic in. That was the one close to his base. And he's walling himself in apparently. Let's see if we're going to see an Imperial Age fight. I don't really like this mining camp. You should have villagers trapped inside, like at least one to get rid of this gold. That's alright. Looks like Reds doesn't need more than 4 villagers on gold. That's the ones he has right now. Can't really fit in there more. And not sure about those villagers. I don't think this is happening intentionally but accidentally. Or maybe he's going to get this extra gold here in the back. No loom down, so this wolf is deadly. And he needs both villagers to fight here. Metal finally catching a few relics, and this villager is going down for sure. 2 wolves are too strong to... ooh, no, loom is done, and... Can the wolf get the villager? 4 HP left, 1 HP left, 1 will going down. TC coming up on the wood line and gold. Well, the villager died here for the higher cause, I guess. Elite Skirmisher coming up here for Reds. Very interesting to see. There's Metal standing, gold mining coming in. He's getting relics now. That's the second one. And he should be able to get number 3 and 4 here. So Reds too late with the monastery, in my opinion. Too late with the monks. He should have gotten the relics earlier. Better for him. A lot of villagers on gold for Metal. I don't really like this. They should be spread out a little bit wow, a little bit more. Damn, I can't talk. I'm never gonna learn it, by the way. So if you complain, you're hitting deaf ears, calling like this. No, I'm not going to be able to speak proper English. We have an extra stone here, by the way. We have an extra gold here, but it doesn't really matter at this point. A few scouts still moving around, but they shouldn't be able to catch another monk. And we do see forward castle on those golds. Really interesting to see. Elite Skirmishers now coming out. So Reds wants to take the fight in Castle Age to Metal on the way to Imperial Age already. And looks like Metal's aggressive way is winning him games here. A few monks, but they're not able to convert a single Mangudai for now. They should maybe, yeah, 1 villager being converted, maybe be able to stop this castle or to delay it, but it's not going to be stopped. There's too many Mangudai, and this castle is going up, the monk going back, the elite skirmishers are going to die, of course, as well as this villager. Castle up, 4 position, more Mangudai on the way, +2 is done, also +1 defense. And Lightcav as well as Leather Archer armor coming in for Reds, who's not clicking up to Imperial Age yet, but he has a lot more villagers. It's 26 villager difference. Farming economy looking alright, and he's on gold with those few villagers. He's still taking the main gold, of course. No, there is an opening, some more villagers can take this gold. But the elite Mangudai going, no, not elite, the Mangudai going in to find elite skirmisher defending and scale boarding armor. So Reds is staying in Castle Age. I'm not sure about this decision. I don't think it's a good idea. You probably should go to Imp first, then get a few Cavalier, maybe add Pikeman Halberdier later on, and Bombard Cannons possibly. You cannot wait for the Mongols player to get a lot of Mangudai. That's just too dangerous. And we do see Imperial Age from Metal. Let's see what he's doing right now. Conscription coming in. Do we see a Trebuchet? No. Mangudai creation still. Partner Tactics coming in. 4 relics, of course, for Metal, who is getting another castle up on those golds. He wants to make sure that he's not going to be pushed off these golds. And he also wants to make sure that Reds is definitely not getting them. Now, Metal cannot see the extra gold. Reds can. This could be a little bit of a hope for Reds here. He may go to that second extra gold on the map. He's taking this one, of course, and he should be able to take this if he really needs it. He is going with handcart, chain barding, armor, husbandry, so getting fully upgraded Frank's Knights. +2 defense is on the way right now. Elite Skirmish is fully upgraded as far as I can see. Not sure about Thumbring, does he have it? And there is Rams going up, but let's be honest, you are going Rams against Mangudai? What's happening? I don't think this is a good idea. And another castle coming up. I think Metal should stop this castle, should cancel it because it's going down faster. It's going up. And there we go. I think Metal cancel the castle. Yes, got a lot of stone in the bank. Now the knights moving in and the elite skirmishers helping. Let's go a little bit slower. This could be a very important fight, but Metal has a really nice fighting position underneath 2 castles, and he's gonna be have no problems to take down these rams. There was a pattern, I think. Elite skirmishers are a bigger problem at this point. The knights should go down too, sending more villagers to possibly repair the castle or attack the rams. Actually, nice attack here by Reds. I like this. He's taking out a lot of elite Mangudai. Wow, elite upgrade is done for Metal. Really nice to see. But is it enough? Does he have enough units? 30 military units against 15, that's all Mangudai. The Mangudai are going to the castle. Is Reds getting rid of one castle? It's possible, actually. Metal has enough stone to repair for quite some time, but the castle is going down. First castle, bye-bye. And Reds is sending more and more units. So we have a game here, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, let's be honest. But there is not enough ramps left, I think, to take down this other castle, and Elite Mangudai is done for Metal RTS, so he is in a very, very good position at this point. Though he is far behind in score, he got Imperial Age tax. Another castle now coming up because, let's be honest, it's quite safe here, and that means also, while Reds can go for a castle, he's nowhere close to Imperial Age. He could buy his way up, possibly, but he's calling GG because he knows Elite Mangudai are going to be too strong, and the first two games weren't really the best he played. Let's call it like this. So he is cancelling the games out. He's GGing. I think he could have gone on a little bit longer here, but like this, Metal is winning the game and advancing to the next round. Hope you enjoyed the set. See you on the next set, and